Cigar boxing. A lot of times we sit and see what we want to see in boxing, but we're not quiet enough to see what we really want to see. A lot of us are too busy running their yaps and not looking. And what I mean by that is on July 1st, there is going to be a good fight on ESPN. The fight for the WBO Welterweight Championship of the World between Manny Pacquiao and Jeff Horn of Australia. A lot of you are sleeping on this fight. Just like, we all say, styles make fights. And right now, looking at Jeff Horn's style and watching tape of him fighting, I know he's not well known. He has a record of, he has 17 fights. He has 16 wins and 0 losses and 1 draw. Jeff Horn has decent speed, and his style, in contrast with Manny Pacquiao, should make for a good fight, believe it or not. I am one now supporting this fight, especially with it being on ESPN, but we sleep on Manny Pacquiao. We forget everything he's done, but please remember that he is still the WBO welterweight champion of the world. He is still in the welterweight pool, even though a lot of guys, I know he's getting older, and a lot of champions now coming up are younger, but still he is a threat. I'm not saying a serious threat, but he is still a threat to that pool. So at 147 pounds, if you're interested in the welterweight division, you need to consider him. You should watch this fight on July 1st. I know some of us are not giving it any serious coverage or thought simply because it's Manny Pacquiao. There's not on some of the channels, there's a lot going on with Floyd Mayweather getting ready for this, I don't know if you want to call it a boxing match, this spectacle on August 26th. And it's a lot of boxing going on around. I understand that, but respect Manny Pacquiao. He's still a good champion. He's given us spectacular fights, so I'll watch him to an end. I'm a fan of boxing, so I'm going to cover the fight. Are we not giving Manny Pacquiao versus Jeff Horn a good shake? You got to think, you haven't seen Manny Pacquiao on regular HBO in a long time. You got to go back, I say almost like 2006 to 2005. All his fights ever since he has fought Oscar De La Hoya, all his fights have been pay-per-view. So to see him on regular television is a big deal. It would be like seeing Floyd Mayweather on regular television. So, ESPN Top Rank, this is a good look with Jeff Horn. I know some of us would like to see Manny Pacquiao fight somebody else, but he's in the twilight of his career. I think that some of us need to look at the ranking. The WBO has Jeff Horn ranked number 1 now, but if you go back to the beginning of the year, he was still ranked number 2 by the WBO. And the WBO, that's right, most of us out here who are hardcore boxing fans consider that to be the top rank belt. If you look at most of the champions who are with Top Rank, they have a WBO belt. Go ahead, look at it. But styles make fights, and Jeff Horn's style it meshes very well with Manny Pacquiao. This will be a very, very interesting fight. I think it's going to be good. It's going to be better than a lot of other fights that we've seen this year. I don't have too much to say on this. I expect Manny Pacquiao to win. Maybe by unanimous decision, because he is not as aggressive as he used to be. Regardless of what Freddie Roach says, after the knockout of Marquez, when Pacquiao versus Marquez 4, Manny's never been the same, in my opinion. But you tell me what you think out here. Pacquiao versus Horn is going to be a good fight, I'm telling you. ESPN, basic cable, it's going to be a good fight, and it's good for boxing. I hope all of us tune in out there. I'm campaigning for us to tune in to this fight so we can get better fights on ESPN. If the numbers are high, we can keep getting good fights. So some of y'all out there in your channels and your uploaders, do not sleep on this fight. This is Cigar Boxing signing out. Later.